let's make a warm round of applause for Kristi Noem's current dog, everybody.
I'm not barking, I'm just talking about how Kristi and Corey like their sex. I may be a dog, but I'm the cattiest bitch you've ever met. That's the intro line to my new reality show called The Real House Dogs of Government Officials. I don't know, I'm working on it. It's gonna be right after Below Deck, so check it out. Okay, and now I have tons of hot gossip. So put some napkins on your lap because I'm about to spill all the tea. And you definitely do it because that outfit's amazing. Stay gorgeous, bitch. Yeah, okay. All right, so if you don't know, here's the tea. So if you didn't see the congressional hearings, so Kristi was hooking up with Corey Lewendowski, who's a senior official. And, which, I don't know if you know, but they're both married, and that's like, look, I love Kristi, she's my bitch, she's my owner, but she is such a messy slut. Okay, so, and please, please, please keep this between us, because the last time Kristi caught her dog gossiping, bang bang, so, let's just keep this here at the Machete. Okay. So, she even has a sign in her house that says, "Loose lips make dogs get shot in the face," which isn't, it's not catchy, but whatever. It's like, she has it right next to her live, laugh, love sign, which is so fucking tacky, right? I mean, it's like, whatever, okay. You thought her lips were tacky, it's like, that sign is even worse, okay. Okay, but like, whatever. So anyhow, you wouldn't believe how much geopolitical stuff is happening because of Kristi Noem's sex life. It's like Jen Shaw level drama. I just want to see who would get that reference, and man, oh man. Okay. Well, there's going to be some parts that get cut now. So, Kristi Noem, the Lisa Barlow of government officials. All right, we're playing to this table. Okay, but it's fun to watch though, right? All the messy drama, because here's who she's hooked up with. Corey Lewendowski, Greg Gutfeld, ew, I know. It's like she had a phase where she hooked up with him, Bill Maher. She was like in this phase where she was hooking up with late night hosts who aren't funny. It's like, whatever. Okay. And then, also Tom Sandoval. There was more to that, but the fact that 99% of you won't get it, it's over. Here's what I'll say. Remember when Tom banged that girl in Miami behind Ariana's back? It was Kristi. Get that table? Get that table of one? Okay. And I feel bad for her because she hooked up with Corey, and it's like, Corey is so not cute, right? Here, let me put down my tap water martini. I was like, bitch, what are you doing with him? You are so much better, you're so beautiful, which she's not, but like when you have an ugly friend and you're trying to build them up by calling them beautiful, so it's like that. I can feel some of you acting like you've never done that, but that's fine. Okay, but yeah, I told her she's beautiful, even though she does look like a porcelain doll. Like the horror movie robot from Megan, but with worse hair. Okay. So anyhow, I was like, bitch, you can do so much better. So here's the real tea. So remember when Kristi went to CCOT, the El Salvadorian prison? That's like the seventh circle of hell, right? Okay. So she was there, and while we were there, we found out Bukele was like a big Bravo fan. So we had like a little mini BravoCon there. It was me, Bukele, Andy Cohen, Trump, and then guess who walks in? Nicolas Maduro. You may know him from that show, Southern American Charm. Okay. And so while we were down there, also, Kristi and him, they were like flirting. I'm like, Kristi, he's totally eye-fucking you. You should go home with him. So they're like flirting, and Donnie's always been like jealous. And I will say this also, if you don't know the gossip in the White House, so Donnie like switches between Kristi Noem and Pam Bondi, like they go back and forth a lot with hooking up and stuff. It's kind of like the way Steven was with Kristen Cavalieri and Lauren Conrad in season 1 of Laguna Beach. Yep. So the references are slowly building. You guys gave up on it in 2003, I guess. All right. So, and it may come as a shock to you, but Donald Trump is like really bad with women. Like, I don't watch the news, but I just see the stuff behind the scenes. So maybe you guys knew, but I did not. Okay. So anyhow, he gets into a fight. He calls Maduro a worm with a mustache. Another reference 90% of you don't get. And Maduro, so he like removes him from power because he's jealous, and now Kristi can't see him, and she's upset, and like it's like I get it, but whatever. So anyhow, Kristi's really upset, and she's going through a rough time at this time. This is like when she was trying to cover up the murder of Alex Preddy. So like she's going through a rough time, you know, and she's like getting slammed on the internet, and I'm like, bitch, stop reading the comments. So I said Trump and Kristi have this on again, off again thing. They're like West and Ciara from Summer House. God damn, did I write so many references into this. Fuck me running. Okay, anyhow, but Trump is like a petty bitch. He's a lot like Kyle from Summer House, where he like throws tantrums and he runs businesses into the ground like Kyle stuff. Okay, and anyhow, Kristi was like, okay, well, who could I hook up with that would make Donnie jealous? And I was like, bitch, have you heard the way he talks about Iran? Anyhow, so I tell Kristi, hook up with the Ayatollah, right? And so anyhow, I'm like in the bed, or I'm in the living room, and I hear her on the phone in the bedroom. So I go in the bedroom and I pretend like I'm licking my own asshole to clean it. But like really I'm eavesdropping, right? Have you guys ever done that where you lick your own asshole and then you are cleaning, but then it's like I'm really listening, you know? So anyhow, I'm doing that, and I hear her on the phone, and she's having phone sex with Ayatollah Khomeini, right? And so anyhow, I have a big mouth, so I told Stephen Miller, he told Elon, he told Donnie. Donnie flipped out like a man-child. Shout out Sabrina Carpenter. How's that reference? Got it. And like, so that's like all the gossip I get now. And I mean, look, Kristi's no longer in office, and now already I'm like, ugh, I miss the drama. And also, again, don't tell her I said this because bang bang. But anyhow, I do have to do a quick promo before I go. So this Monday, I will be on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. I'll be promoting my new show, like I said, The Real House Dogs of Government Officials, and I'll be on with my other cast member of the show. It's George Santos' Cocker Spaniel. And we're going to be doing a fun Shotsky game of Truth or Dare, right? And I'll tell you, if you think you want to know why George Santos went down, it's because his Cocker Spaniel, give him 2 espresso martinis, he'll tell you everything. So, all right, so check me out, and that'll be Monday at 10 p.m. I don't know why I'm continuing with a fake plug. Anyhow, see you on Monday in the fictional universe.
Kristi Noem's current dog green mill. Come on out, baby. You come take a bow. Joe Fernandez, we love you! How great is Joe Fernandez?